Good morning. Come with us. We're going to go do some chores.
It's a chicken day. We've got changes in the chicken yard that started happening yesterday and are going to continue today. We had some guests yesterday. Some missionaries came over and wanted to do service, and we put them to work. They hauled rocks for us and pallets. And can I get your breakfast off here?
Yeah, we had a good breakfast.
And they took down this extra.
If you've been watching our videos closely, you notice that there was an orange wrapped, what is this called? Chicken run
Chicken
here.
run.
And a second chicken run, and it's now down. And if we look over here, we can see the piles of materials ready to go from that.
But to put it to the floor so they can see the floor. So the water likes to run through here, and there's just, this is nothing. It's like, it needs revived. And so now we're going to bring in wood chips and lay down here. And the chickens, 17, 18 of them, 17, because we're keeping one for Mama, are gonna go home tonight to their new home from Austin, and we'll keep our 5 plus the hen that has the babies. The hen is theirs, but they're gonna leave it here till it's done raising its babies. And then we have 4 more coming today that are only 8 weeks old. We're trying to figure out the meshing of all of these little hens, but our flock will be considerably smaller for a while. Mommy's got all the chicks underneath her. Oh, they're starting to come out. There's a baby. It's 30 degrees, so she's got them all underneath her, keeping them warm. So we're really excited to have these 4 new hens coming. They're actually coming from Katie, who gave us all of the starts. So we are purchasing those from her.
This is our chicken crate. If you know what they are, you recognize it. This is where we're going to bring the new chicks home in. Plenty of space for 4 8-week-old chicks, so not a problem. And they'll probably be in that tonight, so we can keep it safe until we can integrate them with the others.
Yep, because the big flock's the big flock's leaving tonight, leaving us with our original 5 that we brought from Nevada, and our little babies, and the new 4 ones. So that's good.
Very nicely. Yes. Very nicely. There we go.
And now we've got to go get a jigsaw layer box.
This pile of wood is a jigsaw chicken nest boxer. It's got 4 boxes. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. That's what I remember. And we had bought it, used it before we left here.
We bought it from a gentleman who made it.
Yes. And we took it with us, and it ended up in Nevada with us. And then we weren't going to be needing it anymore. And our son and his family in Washington were getting started with chickens, and so they said, yeah, we'd like it. And so we were going to take it up to them. So we took it all apart.
And then COVID hit.
And we were never able to go. They got something else going on for their chickens to nest in. And we still have it, but it's in pieces. So over a year ago, it was taken apart. So I've got to remember how it goes.
I think we took pictures and sent them, so they might be on the text to him.
Good. That might help. But no, I think I can figure it out. But it's, there's no instructions. A lot of pieces.
Okay, Katie, I don't know if you read any of the comments.
I didn't.
Oh my word, you were praised so many times for being so gracious and giving us plants.
Well, we're very
Everybody
happy.
just thinks you're the most amazing person.
I am.
And I do think you're amazing. And today we came back and got 2 Buff Orpingtons and 2 Australorps. And we're gonna have fun with them and hang here sometime.
We have over 120 chickens right now.
You do?
Wow.
Half of them are for meat.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah.
So what do you call your meat chickens?
Norman.
Norman.
They're all Norman.
they're all Norman.
They're
From
all
City
Norman.
Slickers.
From City Slickers. Yep.
Yeah.
One of
We're
my
real
favorites.
original with names.
Yay.
Everyone's got the same name.
Well, our cow that's going to be born is going to be Brisket. Male or female, it's Brisket. Because
There you
it's
go.
going to be dinner at
There
some
you
point.
yeah. It's great. I'm growing chickens is just so much fun.
But
It's fun to
we
watch.
like this. This is really
Yeah.
good. So you have them up, or you have 2 coming in? Or?
They have.
We have a fence. So we used what was here on the property when we bought it. So he was a sheep farmer. So he had all the sheep fencing. So we put the fencing down as the framing.
Okay.
And then we put hardware cloth. We have a really big predator issue with possums and raccoons.
Yes.
So this is like a
So we put half-inch hardware cloth around the bottom. And then we did the cattle panels across the top.
And the cattle panels start where?
At the top of the. They're on the
On the top of the fence.
Oh,
Yeah, some
okay.
of them are a little lower than others.
Okay.
The ones that are on the side actually are welded to the frame when that was part of the sheep farm.
Okay.
So the downside is they don't get moved, but the upside is we let them out every day and they just
Oh, they don't need to be moved. As
Right.
long as you redo your floor every once
Right.
in a while,
that
and you let them out, that's great.
yeah, it's great, and we can keep them locked up for 2 or 3 days and not worry about it. We had it when was it negative? Was it
Negative a lot.
17?
Something like that.
And they were fine. They didn't, they don't need to feel warm like we feel warm.
Right. And you didn't put lamps out here or
Nothing.
anything.
Nothing.
So we're originally from Florida, and we had chickens in Florida. And in Florida, you don't worry about cold. Here, we got really concerned with chickens when we first started getting chickens. And then we realized in our research that they have open coops in Canada. And it gets colder in Canada than it does here. So we realized we don't have to build
Yeah.
an enclosed house.
Well, when we had deep bedding, and the deep bedding produces, it's like it starts to compose.
Oh, yeah.
So it produces some
Your
heat.
heat, yeah.
Keep the wind off.
Yeah, the wind
Yeah,
is
it's the
big
wind.
deal.
It's the wind that you have to protect them from.
But chickens die of heat much faster than they die of
Oh,
cold.
they suffer in the heat. Yeah.
Jim, is that on?
Bucks and 2 blacks.
2 bucks. And
But not
you want
the,
to come? You
not
coming in?
the, it's kind of dark. I don't know if you
Yeah, I can tell. This one's brown. This is a copper.
Yeah. See, this one's coffee. You can see his neck in the sun and in the light. We shouldn't have,
So are these the bucks here?
yes.
There's one. Oh, but our
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
There you
There you
go.
go.
We got 2 bucks.
Okay.
I will need the blacks. You're not,
I'll take the other one.
you're a,
One's a rooster, so don't get that one.
yeah, well, I can tell he's got the fat legs. That's the easiest way to tell.
So you got your 2 buffs?
Come with
And
2
now what's the
bucks.
other ones?
Black Australorps.
Black Australorps. Hey. That's one.
Yes, okay. You know I love
Copper,
you.
that's a copper, that's a copper,
Right,
that's a copper.
right here, right here.
Where?
I think so.
No, copper.
Let's see.
Well, that might have been a black copper.
Yep. You just
This
gotta
one
look
looks
at-
like a black Australorp.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
gold
this
around
one,
his
I
neck.
don't see any brown.
That's how you can tell.
Okay. We've never had black
So, Matilda, you know that song, Walking Matilda,
Yes.
Australia, right?
Yes.
So your Australian Australorps, you name them all Tilly.
All Tilly.
All Australorps are Tilly.
We employ the Jason Contreras idea is that all of them that look the same have the same name.
Well, there you
They're
go.
all Norman.
All of his black ones he calls, what does he
All
call
those
Bernice?
are I named that after the calf of City Slickers.
All his black ones are
Oh,
Bernice.
yeah. All,
So,
well, okay. So these are all Tilly.
These
that's what he says.
two are Tilly.
Yeah, and you've got, these are what ones? Buffs?
Buffs.
What do we call our buff?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch, that's right.
Butterscotch.
Oh, babies. Oh, I take good care of you.
Our coppers are really, that brown is really coming through on the coppers.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait till now to sell them, because I could tell them apart. When they're babies, I can't tell them apart.
Starting to work on this jigsaw puzzle of a chicken nest. Got all the pieces here. I just have to figure out which ones are going to go. I can do this. Still working on this. It's a new day. I ran out of day yesterday. Almost had it solved. Would like to have finished it last night, but things went on. Austin came and picked up the rest of all the materials for the chicken run, and he picked up his chickens last night. So now it's just our flock. The 5 we brought from Nevada, the 4 that we bought yesterday, which we still need to pay Katie for. Check's in the mail today. Really, it is. And then we're gonna add our 6 little ones as they get a little bit older. So that's gonna make, what is that, 15? So we're gonna have a flock of 15, 5 of them laying, and eventually all 15 will be layers, unless some of these chicks are roosters. Then we'll have roosters. Anyway, I'm gonna get this finished. We need to get this up so they can start using it today, because they have nowhere to lay their eggs. Ta-da! Jigsaw put back together. Now we can go hang it for the chickens.
Okay, guys, you could go out. There you go. The chicken is sitting right on the feeder, and it's just swinging. She's just eating.